I know what it's like to be a young man who's over-emotional, who sometimes allows his emotions to confuse him, reacts without thought. But I always look at the heart of a man. When someone can put their hand up and accept their mistakes and their wrongdoings. And I think when it comes to sacking somebody, you have to think long and hard. I try not to allow my emotions into my judgment. But when a man has the capacity to slice himself open and show his vulnerability, you have to respect him. My wishes are not to sack Jody. I would like him to have another 24 hours to redeem himself. Because everyone around this table has made mistakes. We've all been forgiven. And I personally believe that he needs a second chance to redeem himself. Bruce.
Yes, Marco?
Do you think Jody should stay?
I have reservations, Marco. There are too many times that he has let the rest of us down. And if he lets the rest of us down, it's ultimately he's left you down.
And himself.
And himself. Himself, his family.
Would you like to give him a second chance?
Hand on heart, yes.
I'll accept that, thank you. Aid.
I give anyone a second chance, but not at the expense of anyone else around the table.
If Jody stays, there will be no sacking tonight.
Oh, I didn't understand that. Oh, that would be fine by me.
Thank you. Anthea.
Yes, Marco.
Do you think Jody should have a second chance?
I think Jody should have a second chance to prove to the team that he can be a team player.
Grant. What do you think?
I think my wife, Marco, has just shown great humility.
I agree.
And prior to her comment, Marco, I would have said no. Because it was my wife that he chose to insult. As my wife has chosen to speak the way she has, I will agree with my wife.
Thank you, Grant.
Thank you.
Naomi.
Yes, Marco.
Do you think Jody should stay?
Yeah, I do.
Linda.
I believe in second chances.
I can read it in
We
your
all
face.
need second chances.
Danielle. Are you happy for him to stay?
Yeah.
To have a second chance?
Yeah. It'd be good if he could prove himself.
Jody.
Yes, Marco.
Do you want to stay?
Yeah.
It only took one person to say go, and I would have had to have respected their wishes. Then you should thank them for the second chance you have been given. But let me tell you one thing, Jody. One foot out of step, and I will sack you. I have a duty to everyone around this table who has given you a second chance. They all work a damn sight harder than you, Jody. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
See you in the morning. Good night. Thank you very much. Bruce. Thank you.
That is better than any Jerry Springer I've ever seen. I've body goosebumps. Marco's here. Can I come round?
Of course.
Okay, good, good. He said, of course. I'm going to trot round like a small pony. So what are you going to do?
About what?
Well, who are you going to sack? You've got to make the decision. It's been 24 hours. Is he going? He upset everybody.
So do I.
Well, it's a good answer. I can't argue with that. Just give me the first letter of who's going. Go on. Pretty please. No?
No.
Okay. Join us tomorrow at 9 to see how it all turns out. Don't be scary. Thanks for watching. Night, night.
For show highlights and some of Marco's exclusive cooking tips, go to itv.com/hellskitchen. Alan Carr's on the Justin Lee Collins Show over on ITV2 next. Here on ITV1 after the news, it's highlights of today's FA Cup semi-final between Arsenal and Chelsea.